everybody there at Nature's Coast. This is Jeff Norton, KN4KUU. I don't know if you guys know this, or some of we are experiencing this issue when we apply the latest patch to or upgrade our Pi Star with DV Mega, our Pi Star with DV Mega. You will notice that after you do the patch, that your YSF Nature Coast is no longer listed. I can tell you it's not a conspiracy. It's not something that they have taken away from you and stuff, but you'll see that it will say none after you do the upgrade. It's an easy fix, and what I want to do is walk you through the fix. We'll put the command lines in there for you so you can figure it out. But this is after you apply the update, the latest update. You will see that the Nature Coast in the drop down menu is switched to none. And I'm seeing here on my video that I'm showing you, it's Nature Coast is no longer in that list. To get that list back, it's very easy to do. Um, First thing you want to do is you want to go up to Expert up here. You want to click Expert. Once you click Expert, they're going to give you this warning. It's going to say, this is for experts. Don't do this. But trust me, trust me. If you just follow along, follow the instructions, you will do fine. Nothing will happen. Bad things won't happen. Um, and stuff. So you want to go to Tools. This is going to take you to the shell. This is the Linux. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to type in the same username and password that you get into your P-Star, your actual dashboard. So the username is PyStar. And then of course your password is your password. I'll type mine in here. Now when you type the password in, it's not going to display in the window for security reasons. If people are looking over your shoulder, obviously you don't want to see the password. The other thing too is it's not going to show it clicking. That's a nuance of Linux. So they can't kind of guess based upon how many characters or whatever. So after you type in your password, just hit enter. And that's going to take you to this screen. This is in the Linux world. This is the Linux terminal. I'll show you some things about this. Within the Linux terminal, you're going to see where it says PyStar, where I'm highlighting. That means that that's your user. When you see a $sign, that means that you're logged in as a user. You're not root. So there's a couple things that we're going to have to do first. The first thing we're going to have to do is see this command right here that I'm highlighting, RPI-RW. You want to type that in there, RPI-RW. The creators of the PyStar automatically lock all files, so read only, so you can't make changes to them. But they allow you to do that. That's actually good practice. It keeps people from getting here and messing this stuff up. But in this case, we do want to make some changes. So you want to type in RPI hyphen RW, RPI hyphen RW. Now, once you do that, you're going to get, once again, you're going to be presented with the $sign in a blinking window. It's looking at you. You guys feel geeky yet? You feel like you're actually doing something? Yeah, that's the cool thing about Linux. All the GUIs and stuff out there. This actually makes you feel like you're a computer programmer. So once you have that, what you want to do now is now in order to make the types of changes, we have to become root or super user. And the way that you do that in the Linux world, this is not PyStar, this is actually Linux. You type in sudo user, sudo space su. Su means super user. Once you type that in, you're going to see the command's going to change. You're now root. You can now destroy this box. So be careful. It's going to be hard. If you follow what I tell you to do, you're going to be fine. If if you're going to go out there and become a cowboy and stuff, then more power to you, right? But this is so just follow what I'm telling you to do. So you just type in sudo su, and you become root. It's going to change. It's going to say root, and you're gonna see the hash mark. That is the universal language to us Linux programmers or us Linux admin guys. That when you see hash like that little hash mark, that means that we're root user or we have root privileges. So from here, what you want to do, and you want to type in cd. That means change directory / user usr / local, right? /etc. What that is going to do is you're going to change the directory. You're going to the user directory local etc or etc. So user, and I'll keep that up there. So for some of you guys that are slow typers or two finger typers and everything, as I talk here through this, This will allow you guys to kind of type that in. You can also hit pause on the video. You know, if you're a little bit slower than most. I'm a two-finger typer sometimes, um, and everything. So that's it. You're gonna type in CD space /USR /local /ETC /, and you're gonna hit enter. Right. That's gonna now take you into that directory, and you can actually type in PWD, and that does not mean password. That means directory, and it's going to tell you you're in the user local Etsy directory. Now this is where the magic happens. All right, here we go. So what we want to do is we want to list the files in this directory, right? So we're going to do an ls. ls is the command to list the files. You're going to hit enter, right? So what has happened is when you upgraded your Pi-Star to 3413, it took the old file and renamed it. It renamed it. And this is, if you look at this, it's not rocket science here. It renamed it, gave it a timestamp of today's date, right? Or the date that you did it. And then it created a new file. And what happened is in the new file, the Nature Coast the Nature Coast group is not there. Yeah, they hate us. They don't like us. They must have something against nature. I don't know what it is, but it's not there. But it is still in this file. So this is a very easy fix. What you want to do is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rename this file, right? And we're going to use this file. And the way that you could do that, you can use a rename command, but what I like, because it's a little bit more aggressive, this works, right? So you're going to type in move space YSF hosts, it's like youths, like what's that show? My cousin Vinny, right? .txt give it a name. Old. I don't care. Give it whatever you want to call it, right? And what that's going to do is you're going to move this file and it's going to be txt host, right? So you don't want to you could delete it. I wouldn't delete it. Just move it, right? Just move it. It's no big deal. You got plenty of space. You're not going to run out of space on this. Even if you had an 8 gig card, you're not going to run out of space. So just rename it. You can give it whatever you want, right? Name it whatever you want to name it. So you say move and then move. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Sorry. See, we all make mistakes. Move and then you got to do the .old. You got to tell the file. There you go. You got to tell what file you want to move and then space and then what you want to move it to. That's the problem when sometimes you get ahead of ourselves. Our brain, my mouth is slower than my brain sometimes. So the command is actually move the file you want to move and then where you want to move it or what you want to rename it to. Now we hit enter, that's going to work, right? And to prove that that works is you go there, boom, ls, right? And there it is. Bada bang, bada boom. So that's done it. Now you're almost done. Now the next command is you want to do move again YSF. And then if you don't want to type, here's a little trick. There's a little insider trick for you guys that want to learn Linux. Hit the tab button. And what it's going to do is it's going to fill out as much as it can until it can't fill out, because obviously we have two of these files. So it's going to ask you, like, what one do you want to use? You want to use host.2000 or host.old? Well, you can just type in 2 here and hit tab again, and it's going to fill out the rest of it. So there you go. Save you a little bit of typing, right? It's all about efficiency here. And then you're going to do your space again, and you're going to type in YS, and you're going to hit tab again, and it's going to fill it out. Make sure you take out that dot at the end though. So what we've done is we're gonna move this file, the old file, and we're gonna rename it to the new file, to what it should be, and then you're just gonna hit enter here, right? And what that does is it takes the old file, the old host file that was working before the upgrade, and it puts it back. That's all we did. We just put it back. It's not rocket science. We'll get to the rocket science later, but that's exactly what it does. Is it moves the old host file back, puts it back into play, and then what you can do here is this is a good idea to exit out of root when you're done, right? And now we're back to the user, and we're going to type in exit again. Yeah, you could just close this window out, but you don't have to. And then hit exit again, and there, you're done. Now what's happened is if you go back to your dashboard, or actually to your configuration, and you scroll down, you will see the Nature Coast is back there, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And now you're back using the Nature Coast repeater. I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, of course, you guys can reach me at the Nature Coast, US Nature Coast on Fusion, or you can reach me. My email's Jeff, Jeff, at KN4KUU. That's KN4KUU. Feel free to shoot me an email. It comes directly to my phone. I'll try to answer, try to help you guys out. I'm here to help you. And, the other thing, too, is get out there, find a ham or a potential ham, and get them interested in this great community of ham radio. I know a lot of you guys do it, but that's all I ask. I'm not gonna charge for this or anything. The only fee that I'm gonna charge is get out there and encourage other hams or people to join the ham community. Strength in numbers, my friends. So that's about it. Be well and pass it along. Have a great day. 73 to you guys.